It's going to be Na'Vi on the CT side. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here. Grand finals of ESWC Montreal 2015. I hope you're going to enjoy the show. Sean already pushing up quad, and look at this flanking around. It's the rest of the Cloud9 force coming in from Archway, but Na'Vi replies, seized with a double kill, and it's down to nothing in a 1v4, and they get shot down. Seized, triple kill, all headshots. I like that play from Cloud9 though. Pushing quad, very simple, and then flanking around Archway. That worked really well right up until the point it turned out that Na'Vi had an incredibly fast rotation, and they were all there to help out.
They had a 4-stack. Na'Vi, right from the start, had a 4-stack on that A site. It's pretty much worst-case scenario for Cloud9. If it's a 5-on-3, then Cloud9, maybe they get in there. They actually managed to get a couple of picks, and they get that bomb down. But the fact that Na'Vi had 4 players playing on that bomb site, establishing the crossfires, Cloud9 didn't stand a chance. Na'Vi are not a team they're going to let an opportunity like that go to pass. But now, well, Na'Vi, again, aggression. This is what they're famous for. Straight up fight, sees, rushes down, and it's going to get a little expensive. Nothing, and Sean Gary's managed to bring it back to a 2-on-3. But there was definitely a little bit more damage there that Na'Vi account wanted to take, rather.
Nothing actually going to get the kill on Edward, and Sean has the bomb if he runs for B right now. He can't know this, but if he does, then it's going to be very interesting all of a sudden. Susan and Guardian still have the health to fight this 2v2, but this has turned into a very tricky round. And Sean, I think he spotted out one person there, so I think Zeus and Sean know where each other are. They're just not quite sure where Nothing went off to.
No, they really are, but good play here by Nothing, wrapping back around to help his mate. And he's going to be able to take this fight with Guardian. He will get picked off, but he was low HP already. Problem is that Zeus is already rotating around. He's going to get that line on CT, and he's just going to hold down mouse 1 here. No, he doesn't. Sean is actually going to be right on the edge, and not a perfect smoke there for Sean. Basically gives Zeus the angle that he needed to get that shot and deny the plant. So Cloud9 are going to be very frustrated about that. You want that bonus money. I mean, Ska is up to 3150, but just imagine if they have a bomb plan in that situation.
Yeah, that was, I think, a bit of a silly slip-up from Sean there. That could have definitely been a full smoke. He also, I think, had a Molotov and a flashbang, so I'm not saying he could have probably won that 1v2. That would still be difficult, but you never know, you know. One kill, or at least the bomb plan there would have definitely helped out. Edward going down in the middle, and actually quite aggressive here from Cloud9, as Freakazoid's going to pick up Flaming. They're trying to push behind again, Na'Vi, and they're going to lose another 2 members, making this quite a good round for Cloud9. They're going to be just fine with this, because now they're going to be able to buy, and if you look at the money on Na'Vi, it is going to be a little bit lower than it otherwise would have been if they had come out of that last one with a perfect score. And
Skadoodle currently waiting on what Sean Gares wants him to do, basically. And it will be the op. Okay, so he got up to it, 52-50, and so he will have enough for the AWP, flash, and smoke. And that's what's important here. He's going to get that angle, and they go jumping past. He's not going to hit the shot, however, just a little bit too quick for him that time. And now Guardian has the edge. Guardian also going to fall back, does not want to get punished from second mid. So these teams, they just have all the timings dialed in. But talking about that strong B defense, they're seized. Stops Freakazoid from being able to push up Banana, even doing a little bit of damage through that smoke.
Yeah, if they end up pushing B, then one of the coolest things to watch about Seized is how he hides with oranges by the box in the corner, and then he manages to push out just as people come in, so he just catches the timing on them as they're about to lock him into the corner. I don't know how he does it, but he's very, very good at getting that timing. Right now, though, Na'Vi, a lot of power early on in the 3 rounds. Here they've slowed it down a bit more, but they are still forcing Cloud9 to play in middle and not so much on Banana, and they've taken down 2 members early on, which has made this a very curious round here for the NA team. Hard to know where to go from here.
They need to hope for a mistake, basically, but look at that Siege. He's dead on with his angle, can't get spotted. Ska's going to open up and take out Guardian, so that could be an opening here on short, but then there's still a man up on balcony. Very common spot for Edward to play from. So they shouldn't be surprised, and Ska gets peeked out. No Kevlar there as well, so if Edward actually gets a tag, that could be the death of Ska. Skadoodle, rather.
Flamey will get a headshot on Sean, and Zeus will help out onto Nothing. Now, Molotov is decent, but Skadoodle, 18 seconds. Not even sure he can easily run away from this. He's going to spot out Zeus and wants to make his escape, and takes the fight from the balcony as well, and drops Zeus. And now he's in the apartment, and he should be able to run away if he keeps running here. 5 seconds. Don't think they can easily catch him if he just goes to hide.
They're going to get him boxed in. If he just holds, if he doesn't peek. Oh, so close. He actually makes it out.
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Guardian with 5 kills, Seized with 8 though, and each of them have only died the 1 time. And we're going to be moving into the 5th round here. Cloud9, still not very many bomb plants, which is an issue. I mean, at the very least, you want to try and get in and fight for some of the alpha plants, see if you can't get just a little bit more out of it. Right now, they're being locked out of the bomb sites entirely. Trying to push top Banana, And they're going to run into the two members holding up there. That's Flamey and Seized, the Russian duo.
And triple stack. I mean, Na'Vi, they expected this kind of push to come out from Cloud9. They put 3 players here early. They're still keeping 3 players. And Shroud finds a random shot on Seized through that smoke. Headshot, and Seized is down. But there's still 2 players waiting, and Zeus right on the edge of the car. He's going to get caught out in the open, though. Overwhelmed. Shongares rushes him down, but there it is. Instant headshot from nothing. Opening it up. Rotation is coming out from Guardian, but he's just going to be a little bit too late. They do manage to get that bomb pass and onto the bomb site, and this time the smoke is down, and it's good. There's no gap for Guardian to abuse.
This is a ridiculous round from Na'Vi. They should have never let go of Top Banana as easily as they did. Sure, the shot for the smoke, you can't really anticipate that, but the following 2 kills shouldn't have happened. So a big window here for Cloud9. Guardian scoped up. He's going to take down Skadoodle, though. It's still a 2v2, and a lot of time has passed here. Na'Vi are going to have to make a move, and they know it's Shroud to take down Edward, and Guardian wants to make his escape. He knows he can't make it. Going to try and see if he can run away, but maybe bait out a couple of exit kills as he does. Not going to get the shot on Shroud, and bomb is obviously going to blow up here. Guardian trying to make his escape, and Shroud can't stop him, but in a way he will. Sacrificing himself for the course, and 4-1. Going to be moving into the 6th round now.
That works out just fine.
That was a really big slip up for Na'Vi, and actually we should touch on this point. So Na'Vi are actually quite good at playing this map, but a lot of their effect they have on the terrorist side, on the CT side, they are actually one of the worst teams, I think, on like a top level at using their smokes correctly. They always end up using pretty much all their smokes before the 50 or 45 second mark. It's kind of weird.
Being thorough, relying on the aim, essentially, and getting that pressure up on Cloud9. I mean, another thing is that Na'Vi, right from the start, went for a lot of aggression. Now, Cloud9 have kind of taught them, if you go for aggression, we're going to get the punish. You can't just run over us like that. You have to respect us. And, you know, speaking of respect, there it is. Nothing takes out Flamey, the young gun for Na'Vi. And so a man advantage now for Cloud9, and they're on the edge of putting Na'Vi on an eco here. This would be big for Cloud9. This would give them a lot of room to work with here at the beginning of the half.
Really, really smart move from Seized here, pushing up. Not just picking up the rifle, but the smoke that Flamey had dropped. But if you look at the timer again here, Seized is about to put down this smoke, and there's still about 50 seconds left. That's going to be the last smoke on B. They are sitting over, and Edward going to go down. He did take out Shroud, but it's still a 4v3, and Cloud9 with the man advantage. And let's see, Zeus has another smoke. So that's actually a really, really good example of what Na'Vi normally don't do, but are doing really well in this round. They have a smoke in that B-bomb site, and there's 40 seconds left. Means if Cloud9 want to make their way through here, it's going to be about 20 seconds before that smoke disappears, and that'll get really, really ugly. So now they have a choice to make: push with the smoke or wait till it's gone and potentially run out of time entirely. And you can see them setting up right here. It's going to be the grenades on over, and they have the flashes and the Molotovs ready as well. And look at this, 20-some seconds, and this smoke is going to disappear. Cloud9, now they're ready. Zeus in the corner as well with the FAMAS. They're not checking it. He gets the first kill, goes for another one. Triple kill from Zeus with the FAMAS, taking out all of Cloud9. And Sean Gez, he has got to be wondering what just happened.
And when the shot, I mean, basically the gamble. Na'Vi gambled again. So just like in the pistol round, they put 4 on A site. This time around, Zeus is like, nope, if we stay on B and they run B, great, we're ahead. If they go A, tough luck, we'll have to go for a retake or we'll just save our guns. So it's just the perfect place for Na'Vi to be, the way that it works out, and Zeus holding close like that as well. It all works out for Na'Vi, and they narrowly dodge an eco. It's going to be Cloud9 instead having to sit on the pistols. Sean Gares will have that AK to work with here in this round. Couple nades as well. But tough break for Cloud9. They really had a chance to break Na'Vi there early on. Now it's just going to get more difficult.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. This is going to put a little bit of, I think, a twist on this whole first half. The way that was won as well, triple from Zeus. And honestly, if Na'Vi have adjusted their CT side so that they actually will use their smokes and Molotovs in a reasonable way, that'll make them a very scary Inferno team. They were already scary just because they were pretty good at picking up terrorist side rounds, but if they can combine it with some solid defense, that's going to be interesting. Guardian there, taking down Freakazoid, and Sean has the only rifle, obviously, on the Cloud9 team.
And they're kind of gathering up. They're looking to see if Sean can't find an angle here, but Na'Vi know that all they have to do is play passive at this point. They don't want to expose themselves to the pistols, to any kind of random Tech 9 headshot, and they also know that Sean has that AK, and they also know that Cloud9 are going to be counting on Sean to try and create an opening here. So what they're doing is they're basically making Cloud9 sweat, holding these passive spots until Cloud9 are committed to the site, and there you go. Flamey opens up, takes out Skadoodle, Seized, holding the line, spots the first man pass. Great spray transfer, takes out Sean, and that 1-for-1 trade is perfectly fine because you still have Flamey at the back of the site, and Zeus is rotated in from CT as well. So that will be Shroud coming in and very predictably getting caught out by Zeus. So 4 players alive at the end of the round for Na'Vi, and that's catastrophic for Cloud9 as well because now Na'Vi can start to develop the bank. They can start getting some breathing room here. So again, Life isn't getting any easier here for Cloud9. They need to strike right now. This is the round right here. Cloud9 need to put a stop to this, at least take one round off of Na'Vi.
Yeah, if they win 2 consecutive rounds here and make it 6-3, then they probably get a free round, because then Na'Vi are going to be ecoing, and we'll be looking at 6-4, and then it's a very different scenario. But if they continue to lose, then this could turn into a bit of a slaughter here on the first map. And the problem is, I'm pretty sure the second map is Dust 2 as well, and that's one that that Na'Vi play pretty well too. A good early kill there. Flamey pushing up, and Seized will get a refrag quickly on Freakazoid, who hasn't had much of a chance to really get put into play yet. His entry fragging could definitely be great for Cloud9 right here if he can get that game up and running.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate, really. That, well, he will beat. They'll get the kill anyways, but that also tells Cloud9 that somebody else is on that site, so they aren't going to rush up behind it as if Seized was alone. They know that there's a second man there, and so they're trying to take advantage of this. Edward with a nice pop flash out into mid. Nothing, full flash, drops that bomb as well. Edward doing great work, and he gets back around the safety as well, although I speak too soon. Shaw Garris gets out on the balcony and picks him off. A 2-on-2 plant situation now, and that bomb is going to make its way up. Does he go for a default, though? No, he doesn't. He's going to play it safe, and that's actually perfect.
That was very scary. Skadoodle had almost no health. He could have got taken out, and the grenade will drop him right after he puts the bomb down, and Sean to die as well. Guardian with the grenade AWP combo. That was a great angle from Sean, and very nice idea. I mean, he correctly predicted that Guardian was going to jump up on the truck then. Guardian just a little bit too quick, gets a triple in the round, and 7-1. At least Cloud9 put the bomb down this round.
What's a shame is that Freakazoid, he goes ahead, but there's no possibility for a refrag there. He didn't have anybody behind him, so he just kind of throws himself in there, and he loses that duel. What can Cloud9 do? They can't really go back. Seized, luckily for them, actually offers himself up, but that's one thing that stands out where Cloud9 need to tighten up either the communication or the positioning. Can't really be giving that edge to Na'Vi. And so another round of pistols here for Cloud9. Tech Knight sees that. Good combination, good mix. And Shroud goes for the Deagle as well. He wants to be, he wants to stand out, Anders. He's going to be special.
Someone has to be, right? Mm-hmm. But if you land a good Deagle shot, definitely do a little bit of damage. And if they do it right now on Flamey as well, since he's alone, could make for an interesting opportunity. And that's how they won the one round that they had, with Shroud just picking off one guy through the smoke and then sort of, just stacking the kills after that. Flamey goes down, Seized with a good double spray down to hold on to the B bomb side, and he's going to have to fall back, so definitely going to be a bomb plant here for Cloud9. Winning the round is a very different matter. Nothing trying to sneak in. Is he going to get spotted? Suzu's going to check it, but Nothing gets the kill anyway. Now it's all on Shroud here, and this is a near unwinnable position. 1v3, Deagle and Molotov, and he's going to turn around, and he gets the shot, picks up a rifle, but almost gets the kill on Guardian as well. 9 health left. Not going to be able to do it, so Na'Vi will win the round. That could have been good fun if he could have got that kill on Guardian. Maybe the Molotov could have helped him to buy enough time there. Either way, 8-1, and this is beginning to look ugly.
Yeah, this is still brutal, but Inferno being such a CT-sided map, we still can't count Cloud9 out, right? They still have plenty of rounds here to get some work in, another 6 in the mix, and looking at what's happening here, they get the bomb plant, Cloud9, already in that round. That was the whole point of that round, so already they come out ahead there. They've got a little bit of money, and they have everything they need in this round to go through what they've practiced, basically. They have all the Molotovs, they have all the smokes, the HEs, everything, so they can go for something that they know works. Now they just need to make sure that they don't get picked off by Guardian, who's, again, lurking mid with that op.
And honestly, for some weird reason, it seems like whenever Sean is calling on this map, it does seem like they give up a lot of rounds before something finally sticks, maybe it's just down to his style that he needs the information beforehand, but Sean, Guardian going to be able to kill her. I'll go back to that point in a bit here. Shroud going down. I did catch Sean right before the game, and he said he's noticed that now they are playing a lot more loosely than they used to do, and it was kind of throwing him off. He said, I'm not really sure why they're doing that, because, they used to play a different style, essentially. So that's also hard. It's
very, it's basically that change that Na'Vi have been going through for quite some time, and it's a natural evolution, because remember when they started to go for a lot of aggressive pushes, this is a slow team, but they started to go aggressive. It's just the shift in Zeus, basically, as the caller saying, well, we need to change our strategies to stay relevant in this, in the current meta. And so Cloud9 also not having much experience against this team is going to hurt. Now, 30 seconds left means that Cloud9 either they save or they run, but roasting is going to be a part of that as well. C is going to pick up the first man, and Nothing pretty much stuck here. Double Molotov, keeping him from actually getting onto that site, from invading it. C's holding behind the fountain, and Flamey holding close behind Oranges. He's going to be able to pick up the first, and Nothing, no joy, gets the first kill, but then Flamey shuts him down, or Guardian rather, will do that. So 9-1 the score. Luckily for Cloud9, though, they have enough for a full buy once again.
Guardian is 16-1-1, and he's actually been absent in some of the Na'Vi games throughout this tournament here. It's been a lot down to Seized and a couple of games, I think, where Edward's been stepping it up too. But here in the grand finals, Guardian has shown up quite well prepared, it seems. And now I think Cloud9 have to win rounds. Like now it's not there's nothing much left here. They gotta just string together a bunch of rounds right now. Nothing gonna go down. Trying to get something working in the middle. Su's gonna get caught though, and that was Skadoodle. Following up, gonna almost get the second kill on Edward. Headshot long range, puts him on 8 health.
And a very quick execution coming in here from Cloud9. Straight rush, and Freakazoid will catch out Guardian. The raid boss is down. Edward and Flamey, however, still holding the line, and Edward with the double spray down. Gets 2 headshots as they try and come up onto that site. No joy. Still nothing going Cloud9's way. Even when they try and change up the pace, they don't go for the picks. Instead, they go for the aggression. That's not working either.
I love the change of pace. I think actually the problem was when they changed it back to the slow pace. As soon as they got around quad there, they kind of stopped and wanted to take a couple of fights. I think the thing to do was to continue with that speed before Na'Vi got into any kind of position. Grenade on into the middle to stop Guardian from any kind of early peak. But 10-1. This has to finish 10-5 for Cloud9. Otherwise, I don't think they're going to be competitive too much. Even on the second half, it's going to be a really long shot. Su's going to try and peek out there. They've got the kill on Guardian. So once again, as you said, the raid boss has been taken out. Double, triple, quadruple, just all the grenades into the corner. Make sure Su's is dead. And Edward's going to take down Skadoodle. So now in the pit, Edward playing. He knows they're coming, but look at how well he's buying time. Grenade after grenade. And now backup is here in Seized, who's shown up as well. And can they actually defend this bomb site?
They're thinking about backing off. I mean, they still have a minute left here. They still have a minute left, Cloud9. They don't need to run into the blender, so they actually give away a kill. That's Freakazoid, who commits to the site, but then his teammates are like, thanks for that ultimate sacrifice, mate, but you know what? We're going to go over here. That is kind of the right call, though, because Flamey isn't in position to stop this push from coming through. He does have an incendiary to try and buy some time, but he is going to have to rotate around, and now Cloud9, they can get onto the site and get in position to catch him off guard. Flamey, though, playing this very carefully. He knows that Cloud9 are on this site. That bomb just gets planted, and Sean Gares loses the duel, loses it straight up. So it's going to come down to nothing in Shroud, and luckily for them, nothing does manage to find the headshot on Edward. He gets a second one as well. Shroud takes out Seized, and it's going to come down to Flamey now in a 1v2. Crossfire has been established for Cloud9, and the final shot will go to Shroud. 3 kills for Shroud total in the round, and Cloud9, they get their second round on the board.
Great job there, and I mean, I think a nervous tick there on Sean as well, because obviously he can see the shadow of Flamey before he walks in, so he has a bit of a chance to react. And I'm almost wondering if Flamey was trying to bait that out, just like back and forth a bit and then go for it. Either way, he won the fight, and that was a bit of a nervous moment there for Cloud9. But they win it. Now they need to take another 3 in a row, and I'm not sure what Na'Vi's economy is like. I've got a suspicion it's not that great, because even though they've been winning so many rounds, there's been a couple of them where Cloud9 have actually done some decent damage, so I think it's possible that they can take 1 or 2 more and then force the eco. But now the bomb is dropped.
How does Freakazoid have the bomb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't answer that question.
That's a bit of a problem. Okay, luckily Ska gets out of there in one piece with the bomb, but your entry fragger has your bomb as he tries to push up mid. That's a little off.
Well, Sean is making his way up into apartments while Shroud is sort of pushing middle. If Sean can find one opening pick on someone rotating around, he will do it. That's a nice headshot to take down Edward, and you can tell that's going to leave the quad player. I think that's Seuss down here in a very awkward position, but he gets a double, and Guardian takes down Sean, and now Shroud is going to be alone in a 1v3, and he's got 30 seconds as well left. Guardian trying to buy time, doesn't get the flick this time, pushes in, and Shroud will take him out. But he's got 10 health left and 25 seconds, and yeah, as soon as he tries to plant, they're going to push through here. No chance for Shroud.
At least he gets the plant?
I mean, he got the plant, but that was a bit disappointing, because honestly, as soon as they get the kill, as soon as Sean opens up, and Seuss is playing right in that corner with Flamey shooting him there, as soon as he's in that corner, they should be able to sandwich him in. Seuss shouldn't be able to get 2 kills like that. The coordination there between the Cloud9 members were just a bit off.
No, that's the real the pinch there, is that Cloud9, I think, are really just feeling the heat. And so no force buy here by Cloud9 either. I'm a bit surprised by this, honestly. When you only have 2 rounds, you kind of have to throw luck to the wind and just go. Get whatever you can. Get Tech 9 Kevlar, helmets, nades, everything, and just try and run at a site, because you desperately need the last 2 rounds. They go for pistols. They have a couple of nades, but Guardian already in position, having changed it up. Going to miss that peek, so nicely done there by Freakazoid, drawing out the shot. At least they get the info now as to where Guardian's playing from, Cloud9, but still 3 players here on the B site, and if Cloud9 decide to speed up, this is going to get nasty.
Yeah, well, they are actually speeding up a fair bit, running into the bomb site. Headlong here. Freakazoid looking for an opening, but Flamey with the 1, with the 2, and see if he can get a little bit more. Seized helping out, and Cloud9, no chance in this round at all. So many members of Na'Vi over here. Flamey with the triple in the end, and we're looking at a 12-2 scoreline here on the very first map. This is a brutal start here for Cloud9.
Yeah, this is not pretty at all, and so no successful bomb plant. Cloud9 still limited on the cash, and Skadoodle will be able to go for that glass cannon AWP. Sean Gares going for the Tech 9. And now we have to see what Cloud9 have in store for us here in the 15th round. Very one-sided match so far. Na'Vi just getting everything right. And in a CT side like this, I mean, Inferno, it is CT-sided, but for you to have 12 rounds, you're pretty much skipping at this point. You're going to be dancing around, jumping with joy as Zeus takes out Sean Gares up in apartments. So no success there. No possibility for a refrag either. Cloud9 basically spread out all over the place, looking to see if they can't find a pick. But it's just not meant to be this time.
Re-smoking middle is Guardian, and I was just checking, but Na'Vi did actually pick Inferno, and Cloud9 picked us too, just in case anyone was wondering. So, you know, I suppose you could say they picked it for a reason here, and Guardian going to miss a shot, but Zeus won't. Picks up another double kill. Bomb is dropped, and Guardian easy pick off there, and, well, Shroud is very near the edge as well, trying to pick up the bomb here and see if he can somehow make it onto a bomb site. In fact, he's just going to be pushing Guardian, and the rest of the team is there as well. No issue. 13-2. Utterly convincing victory for Na'Vi on the first half.
Yeah. And just a lot of this, I mean, a lot of this comes down to the man sitting at the top of the scoreboard there. And both of them, really, whichever side you went to. If you went to B side, you were dealing with Seized, who just controlled Banana, got the timings down right. As you said, you were praising him for that, him for that at the beginning of the map, Anders, and he just delivered. But then Guardian, that's godlike opping right there. That's superstar play. Having a 16-1-1 scoreline pretty much 3/4 of the way through the half, what is that? It's completely unheard of.
Well, I mean, that comes down again to Cloud9 not being able to control the economy game in this first half here.
That one round at the beginning of the half.
That one round, and they, you know, Na'Vi could just buy AWP after AWP. Even Guardian died like 2 or 3 times in the middle, but they could just keep buying it. That could have maybe been handled better. Skadoodle there, going to be taking down Seized, and Edward with a swift reply again. A man who handles the pistol very well indeed. Playing over at the other side, Shroud underneath the canopy here. Guardian taking a quick fight with him with a Glock, and Shroud now going to get out-Glocked here. So many people coming in. Changes the weapon quickly. Skadoodle now trying to hold on, but there's no cover here, and Flamey will take him out with a Tech 9 now. It's a 2v2, as Freakazoid did land 2 great shots there. Going for another one, and the bomb is dropped inside. This could be a turnaround here for Cloud9. They just need to work together. Sean and Freak. This is Guardian and Flamey.
Guardian is now going to be changing it up into pit as well. So Flamey going to go for that bomb plant. No fake here. All the time in the world to just set it up. And now that Guardian's watching short as well. Not the best position, but of course he can't know that both players are going to be coming around through long, trying to cover each other. But there it is. The peek from Guardian. Checks long. Takes Sean Gare's face off. Freakazoid trying to do the best that he can. But Guardian, he just doesn't even need to take this fight. They play it perfectly, Na'Vi. He doesn't need to take the fight, but the way that he takes it, and then Flamey stepping out immediately behind, not letting Freakazoid readjust or anything of the sort, just picking up that kill, trading effectively. That's what makes a championship winning team right there. And Na'Vi, 14-2 the scoreline. Complete and utter destruction here.
Don't think this is what Cloud9 was expecting, but like I said, Sean was sort of hinting at the fact that we're not quite, I mean, they've changed their style just so much that it's looking a bit weird to us. It's not quite what we're used to. And, you know, right in front of a grand finals, that's not what you want to be thinking, but at the same time, you see it coming, you have no time to adjust.
And Flamey to start. Where was that? Up in apartments. Flamey holding over in T-side apartments. Takes out Nothing, who was going for a bit of an aggressive push. Guardian, instant headshot on Skadoodle. And Edward will catch out Shroud. And they are just losing one player after another here at Cloud9. A defense completely demolished, and that's going to be a free bomb plant for Cloud9, or for Na'Vi. Cloud9 basically running around. Sean Gares and Freakazoid, the last 2 alive. Should basically be not even like looking for exits, because the impact that that's going to have is virtually nil. Hold on to the gear that you have, basically. That's what you need to be doing if you're Cloud9. Na'Vi are going to have so much money. You get a kill here or there. They're not really going to care. And your team is going to be force buying anyways in the last round here.
I've got to say, Sandra, I wasn't expecting this at all. If I had to sort of take a guess, I'd say Na'Vi would beat Cloud9 on this map. But I would have given Cloud9 a good 10, 11, you know, win a good pistol round here or there. Maybe you get a little bit more. But somewhere in that area, this is quite shocking. And Cloud9 are going to find a way to simply forget about this map. I mean, they're not going to make the comeback happen at 15-2.
It was the 5th or 6th round. I can't remember which, one or the other, but that's the round right there. If Cloud9 win that round and break Navi's economy,
yeah,
then they can start applying the pressure. Then Guardian doesn't have the AWP. Then Na'Vi are light on nades. All these thens roll into play, and then we have a real map on our hands. But Na'Vi, they won that key round, and then they never gave up. They always had breathing room after that. Like you said, Guardian always had his op. They always had their nades. And Cloud9 were always in these forced buy situations. So it can be that simple sometimes. Such a dominant performance. But Edward already tagged fairly low here, and Shroud just decides to rush right in. They line up for him, and he's going to get both headshots. Fantastic work. He could have an AK to work with as well, but he oversteps himself, and Zeus will get the punish. Shroud gone, and that leaves Na'Vi in a 3-on-4 situation here. Cloud9 pushed down to bottom banana as well, so they've got control of that part of the map. Na'Vi should be fine with that for now.
Let's see, so much time left for Na'Vi that they can still make it out here. Again, they're fighting 2 scouts and 2 pistols, and they've got the 2 AKs here, and the 1 MP7 that maybe they could use for a little bit of scouting. Freakazoid being annoying and landing a great headshot and a follow-up headshot. The Freakazoid got there as well. Very good job indeed. Now Flamey alone and without the bomb. Yeah, great round here for Cloud9. Very aggressive style from Shroud as well. Molotov gonna force Sean out, so he's gonna be waiting, maybe just almost long enough there. It's not a bad idea at all to wait in that position, because if you just run out, you know they're going to be looking.
This is a winnable situation for Flamey. He picks up that bomb. He's got 30 seconds to play with. He can pick whichever side he wants here. Skadoodle holding in mid, but Flamey, he's got an AK. He hits a headshot. Ska's dead. 20 seconds left, slowly walking his way up. Not sure if Ska spotted the AK barrel, but Ska changing up his position, falling back more towards Arch, makes you think, makes you wonder. And there it is, running gun with the Tech 9, straight onto the site now at this point, just pre-fire. There's the tag, nicely done by Skadoodle, doing a little bit of damage here, making life a little bit more difficult for Flamey. And Flamey going so far as to fake plant, wow. 4 seconds left, just leaving it to the very last possible second. Scott not gonna hit that headshot though. Flamey doing a lot of damage.
How is he still alive inside this bomb site? Finally gonna get taken out by nothing, but that was a very tricky round from Flamey. You can tell he wanted to try and win it there. Gets the bomb plant, but Cloud9 are going to win it, and that's going to be 15-3. Just another 12 rounds here somewhere, and they're good to go.
Right? They've got a long journey ahead. One step at a time, though, right? Just like in The Hobbit. Let's see.
I'm not sure if they're... I mean, yeah, one step at a time, one round at a time here. Na'Vi can afford to buy. With or without that bomb plant, I think they're going to be on their way. We'll see. Cloud9 currently with a much more defensive setup than maybe I would have liked. I'd like to see them just at least get a little bit of info out on Banana here, try and see if they can fight Na'Vi for it a bit, because right now Na'Vi have the whole map to execute on, more or less. Nobody's in apartments for the CT side, and they're holding far back here inside the B-bomb site, so can make things tricky.
Ooh, I like that a lot. You know what? Clear out that close angle. Well, I like Flamey getting shot in the face by his teammate a little less there, but...
Yeah, that's not optimal. They've got 2 Molotovs, so they could firebomb up where Sean is, and they've got obviously more smokes for Freakazoid. Might just be it's almost like a fairly standard execute towards the B-bomb side at this point in time, but Cloud9 are rotating another person in here. I think Skadoodle is showing up to try and help out with that AK, so... Na'Vi, traditionally very slow team, terrorist side Inferno, and about 35 seconds they're going to try to lay down the smokes. Molotov to follow as well. Let's see if Cloud9 can hold this, or if we're already going to be onto Dust 2. Seized is leading the charge, running into the bomb site. Sean holding all the way on the left here, and they are trying to check that corner, but it's not so easy as they jump up. Freakazoid's going to be traded. Sean goes down, and now it's looking very bad. It's sneaking up from behind. It's going to be Edward shooting Skadoodle in the back. How on earth did he get all the way in there without anybody spotting him? Nothing in Shroud are left. 2v4. This is one hell of a performance from Na'Vi.
It's almost like Edward thought that he was a CT player there for a second. It's been 20 days. And, well, there we have it. 16 rounds picked up by Na'Vi. Cloud9 completely demolished in the first map of this best-of-3 finals. Na'Vi making short work of them, and it's really hard to say.